with the white pants and red trim. And we are underway from Salt Lake City. Kyle Folks will take South Florida. Tyler Huntley fakes the handoff to Moss, quickly swings it out to the near side, and that's grabbed by Nakua. Samson Nakua. Troy McCormick comes in now as the back. He motions towards the line, breaks through that line. Here's Huntley rolling right, throws, he's got a man wide open, caught at the San Jose State 40 by Darren Carrington, and he scoots forward. Officially a 27-yard pickup. Moss comes back in as the back after that catch by Carrington. They hand off, and this is Moss. First carry, he swarmed under Will Osai. Officially a loss of 1 on that last, so second down and 11. Huntley in the air and on the slant, off the hands of Raylan Singleton. At the ball just inside the San Jose State 40. Then McCormick motions towards the line. Huntley looks across the middle, caught right near the marker, should have the first down. Carrington covered by Ethan Aguayo. So after the pickup on 3rd and long, a first down, and Huntley has plenty of time, but now dumps it off to the far side to Moss out of the backfield. Broke a tackle, gets inside the 10. Roy Taylor, the new offensive coordinator this year for the Utes. There's a handoff to Moss. He's met by Osai.
Coming into this game, and Ethan Aguayo, pretty good group.
Huntley on the option, keeps, turns it upfield. He is a 3rd down and goal from the 3. Huntley fires to the end zone, well defended. And only 5 touchdowns in 14 previous red zone trips.
Yeah, 36%. You know, if you're really good, you get up around 70.
New place kicker Matt Gay. He stays perfect on the season. 21-yard field goal, but once again in the red zone. Utah unable to come away with a touchdown, settled for 3.
Just 5 of 15 on the year now, touchdowns.
Seems to be a great fit.
They had a little previous coaching stint in San Jose as well.
Here. Aaron on 2nd down, fires a strike in it.
You see the running back up there making the protection calls. Kind of a different thing they do to take a little off that quarterback's plate.
Aaron pressured. Got him by the shirt tail and slung down by Kylie Fitz for San Jose State. Michael Carasosa's punt is a good one, all the way back to the 26. Now coming to the near side, Booby Hobbs trying to turn that corner, stutter step, gets up to the 40, all the way up near the 44.
That had to be a very tough decision, but it was one that Coach Whittingham said, I mean, it was plain as it could be. He beat him out.
Huntley to throw on 1st down. He had Nakua wide open.
They love to throw to the running back out of this set on a little out route.
And the back Moss in the slot near the top of the screen. It's that short pass. There is a flag down. I
think Langlois was offside.
Offside. Defense, number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Starting nose tackle for the Spartans is out tonight. That's hurt them.
Huntley looking near side, finds Carrington along the sideline. Still fighting, pushes his way.
See the 7-point lead.
Chris, thanks. Here's Moss running left, trying to turn that corner. Troy McCormick comes in as the back. Huntley looking his way, finds McCormick. Coming to near side, uses a stiff arm. He's inside the 30.
Somehow, some way, he's accelerated that learning curve.
Give is to Moss. And 1. They've converted 2 of 3 so far this year. Keep it in the hands of Huntley. Kicking it outside. Racing towards the sideline. Inside the 10. Runs out.
And outside.
Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Had not kicked since his senior year of high school back in 2011.
Coach said he's hitting them from 60 in practice.
Well, this is from 56. It's got the distance.
Yeah.
There is a flag that somehow made it over the crossbar.
There is no foul for 12 players on the defense. The field goal is good.
A 6-0 lead for Utah with a couple of field goals from Matt Gay. Wisnowski kicks it through the end line.
In the red zone. Got to clean that all up. And then the other part, stop the run so they can create. On you go.
And looking near side, taking a shot wide open. It's caught by Blackwell.
And I got to give Montel Aaron credit for finding it and delivering the football.
Here's a carry for Zamore Ziegler. He is upended.
By that hit he just made.
Tempo. Here's again the quick snap. This time Ziegler, though, caught in the backfield. 0 for 1 on third down so far tonight with the Spartans. 3rd down and 7. Taking a deep shot near side, and he just overshoots.
Their defense and special teams are among the best.
Michael Carrizosa for his second punt gets it away. Booby Hobbs going to block instead of fielding it, and he lets it bounce, and it's down at the 1 or inside the 1. So far, so good. We haven't seen any bad snaps. Utah in a position of the field where they can't afford one here. Huntley handing off to Moss. He breaks through a crease across the 10, gives them some breathing room. Huntley pulls it down. He's going to run with it. Lost the football, and it's recovered by San Jose State.
Got an extra offensive lineman up here playing tight end.
Give it to Packer. Stays on his feet inside the 10. He's all the way to the 7. And
jam it down the Utes' throat.
On 2nd down and 3, going right back to him. But 3rd down and 2. And the Spartans take advantage of the turnover. A lot of time. Aaron to the corner of the end zone, too far. It's Crawford. He's 1 of 1 so far this year. Hit a 34-yarder in the game against South Florida. It's a 25-yard attempt off the right hash, up and through in San Jose State. Kyle Fulks watches it bounce. They still are the defending champs. Here's McCormick.
Beaver started doing so in camp, and then they needed him at running back.
Huntley was about ready to let it go, pulled it down, and he's sacked back at the 20. Huntley steps up, gets tripped up.
And then getting points, and now a nice little 3-and-out series.
First punt for Mitch Wisnowski, arguably best punter in the nation. Utes fans would say no arguing about it. Last year's Ray Guy Award winner, the fair catch. Former collegiate NFL linebacker Ray Bentley on Mark Dealey. Set up the screens. Tunnel to Bailey Gaither.
Non-risky way is a little tunnel screen, which was executed fairly well.
11th catch of the season. Rolling out. Here's Aaron. He takes off, and with his feet trying to pick up the first down. Does so with a stiff arm. Dives forward.
The room for Aaron to escape.
Looking to throw on 1st down, lost it, loose ball, Fitz knocked it free, still rolling around. And the Utes look like they have recovered, and they have at the Spartans 32.
Consecutive, they miss him tonight.
Here's the flea flicker, Moss back to Huntley. But well defended and broken up. Deep drop, Huntley sets up the screen, but Moss he's already adding to that total.
A little advantage. They played an extra game.
There's a pass across the middle looking for Carrington. So this one from 51 for Gay, who's trying to hit his 3rd of the night.
Yeah, chip shot for him.
He's got the leg, and that one is true and through. I tell you, 1981, he's a Provo native.
And they had lost like 3 in a row after onside kick.
Kind of.
Or
Kickoff out of bounds. Kicking team. It's a 5-yard penalty from the point it went out of bounds. 1st down.
And where it went out of bounds, it didn't even go 10 yards, I don't think, right?
It's.
But it looked like he was trying to hit it in the air that way.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely trying to surprise onside him.
Trying to push the pile, but.
Holding. Offense, number 79.
Yeah.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still 1st down.
And that's not what you want to do, and that might be a lateral.
Yeah, that may be. So Ziegler a little late trying to get on it, and finally does to keep it. But as you mentioned, Ray, this drive going the wrong direction for San Jose State.
They got to get it out of reverse here.
Aaron runs right past one defender across midfield, lost the football, but it went out of bounds.
Let's hope that's the case.
So sophomore Sam Allen now in at quarterback. He's under pressure. Pass deflected and intercepted. He gets his first pick of the season and sets up the Utes at the 43 of the Spartans. Moss. A pretty good head of steam, but has lost his quarterback, at least for the moment. There's a pass caught at the 30-yard line. Quickly pushed out of bounds. Is Nakua.
Wouldn't be doing that.
Huntley keeps it. Breaks one tackle inside the 20, and he'll have a first down at the 16.
And that's where they're not as deep and they get tired, and they've had problems in the second and fourth quarters.
Huntley hit as he throws, just throws it out.
Holding. Defense, number 3. Penalty will be half the distance to the goal and result in an automatic first down.
You're good, you're up around 70%, and they're at 33.
McCormick to the edge. Cannot turn that corner.
Difficult deal running to the edge. That's why they've gone to bubble screens and other things to get the perimeter game going.
Looking for Carrington. He has it to the pylon. Touchdown. On the field, had a great career at Oregon. Now for his senior year here in Salt Lake City with the Utes, and only joined their team right before fall camp began, late July, early August.
Yeah, and the coaches say his attitude and his approach has been spectacular, awesome. They love. See if Wisnowski wants to kick this one deep or try to spin one again.
I'm going to guess he's kicking this deep.
You, sir, are correct.
Gaither takes a knee. Let's check in with what we saw on the sideline just a few moments ago. Once again, Sam Allen at quarterback for San Jose State on the run. Where's he going to go? Giving some more ground all the way back inside the 10. He's tackled there and sacked.
In the video, he collapsed. Mark, you pointed out that he was putting some weight on his leg, but when it came to walking or lightly jogging, it was clear he was.
It's not shut the door completely on it yet, but it doesn't look great at this moment.
He can shut it, I just don't lock it.
Allen gets away, hit as he throws,
Dangerous.
incomplete.
Difficult for the San Jose quarterbacks.
Carrizosa punting, booms one. Hobbs has to retreat all the way back to his 30.
Got a wall.
Makes a move towards the sideline, turns the corner at the 35, 40. Near midfield, hits a crowd, still on his feet, still running.
Look at him go.
Hobbs weaving through traffic before he's tackled inside the 35 of the Spartans.
Special teams performer, a punt returner for a couple of years, finally worked his way into the starting lineup this year, his senior season.
Huntley shakes off.
But they just can't afford to lose him to an injury for a meaningless yard.
Here's Huntley, and he avoids most of that hit.
Defense gives you in terms of read because they do so much zone read stuff.
Here comes the reverse. Folks turned it upfield inside the 22. At Carrington at the bottom of the screen. Instead, he goes up top to Nakua. We'll have a first down at the 11. It's 1st and 10 from the 11.
They like quarterback draw sometimes when they go empty, but they don't do it.
Back to Nakua. Lost the football as he was sliding out of bounds.
Yeah,
I think this is a definite possibility.
If they say that ball is in bounds and the player is not out of bounds, thus killing the play. The foot.
Was that right foot out though before the left knee was out?
That's the question. Well, it's actually. I think it is.
After further review, prior to the runner stepping out of bounds, the ball was fumbled forward and hit the pylon, which results in a touchback. It'll be San Jose's ball, first down at the 20.
Huge to read Rin.
Now here's Allen once again, takes off, gets a block on the end. Fitz can pop back up here. Look at this from Blackwell. Well, you know, it
was a peel back block that really kind of stunned him.
Targeting can occur from an offensive side as well. You always think of it defensively, but that was nearly one on the offensive side. Here's the
execution. Here we go.
And Allen acted like he didn't know the play, and a direct snap to Roberson, who will gain about 2. Bring him offside with the clap, which normally automatically brings the snap, but it didn't on the preceding play. Here's the catch by Gaither.
And he got a little bit earlier. It's Sam Allen's show now.
Throws towards Gaither and instead threw it right to Blackman, who has the pick. State.
Got Carrington down in the bottom, one-on-one.
Huntley lets it fly and throws it out of bounds. High school teammates at Hallandale High School, just north of Miami. Moss going between the tackles and moving that pile within a couple of yards of the first down.
Where he can run people over.
Huntley keeps, breaks a tackle, has the first down.
His numbers for the evening.
Huntley dumps it down to Moss. Whistled at the snap.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, real problem for this football team here early on. You see the running back moving up into that A gap. Now they changed it. He's moving to the tight end slot.
Huntley towards the end zone. Carrington, touchdown, his second of the night.
To get open.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 95. That 15-yard foul will be enforced on the kickoff. Touchdown is good.
He's something special, and the relationship he has with Tyler Huntley, I don't know how it is off the field, but on the field, boy, those guys they're breathing the same.
Point after for Matt Gay.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I might volunteer for that.
Yeah, not sure how well that would go. Touchback. Let's check in with the studio. San Jose State's hoping to get something going offensively here with now a third different quarterback for the night, Josh Love. Heads off to Zamora Ziegler, but he's being chased. Can't turn that corner.
On crutches.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Ice bag and crutches.
And an MRI to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really hurts him. The tight end was a huge part of this offense, and without Oliver, we haven't seen anything happen with the tight end. In fact, we've seen offensive linemen come in and play tight end.
A couple of great punters in this game, and Carrizosa sends Hobbs all the way back inside his 10. He had a long return last time, setting up for another one here. Turns the corner, breaks the tackle at midfield, hit and slung down by Kowalski. To the Carrizosa 62-yard punt, 43-yard return for Hobbs. Quick catch, spin, and a run. Carrington inside the 25, down to the 22. This first down at the 22 of the Spartans. Huntley may think he has a free play here, but he's being pursued, and he just gets out of the pocket and throws it away.
That was an odd start. It looked.
Huntley fires to the far side. The catch, first of the night for Ciosi Wilson.
It makes me feel a little old to see his son out there.
Fake the handoff to Moss, and then hard Huntley by McKnight.
Ooh, that's an old dog, so excited and enthusiastic and positive about everything. That was a enjoyable conversation.
Moss reaches it across the goal line and a touchdown. 6-yard TD run. Rushing touchdown of the year for Moss. The game point after. It's 30-3. And experience at the top end.
But what that can do for you, if you can survive it a year or two down the road, you've got a lot of guys that have played a lot of football and still have it in front of them.
A touchback, back to the studio.
You know, Alabama wasn't particularly overwhelming necessarily, so.
John Packer getting the carry only back to the line of scrimmage. He's a head man for 4 seasons. And finding a crease, Packer lowers his shoulder and has a first down up to the 39-yard.
Stop the bleeding, and then so they're milking the play clock each time.
Strike to Gaither, almost broke that ankle tackle of Casey Hughes for motioning in the play, signaling in the play. Here's a deep shot, diving attempts for Blackwell, and a flag.
I thought it was Blackwell.
Pass interference. Defense, number 28, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot results in an automatic first down.
That way I'm not entirely wrong.
First down at the 38. Pretty good head of steam. Takes some.
They lost another big back, and so that created that hole, and they wanted to use bigger guys against Texas last week, so they said, all right, he's a bigger guy. Let's throw him.
This is their first drive of
pressure, too.
First drive of more than 5 plays for the Spartans, and they use that play again. We're trying to act confused, and Utah's defense was not. And
he's at 51 with this attempt.
His career best has been 44. Has the leg, the distance, good.
Nailed it.
Salt Lake City.
Pounded that one too.
Both.
One of the reasons I think he got the job was his emphasis on running the football, because if you know anything about Utah football, you know Coach Whittingham wants to run it.
Looking for Carrington, and the interception.
Very often.
Carrington has a couple of touchdown catches in this quarter. Easy to lock in on him, but that time. Love taking a deep shot for Gaither, who has to slow up, makes the catch, touchdown, and that's getting something done right there.
That ain't so bad, huh? 76 yards and then touchdown. And that's kind of, they need to play to it and continue to throw that football down the field. And the key is to get that protection, and that'll really determine their success.
Over the head of Kyle Fultz. Carasosa.
San Jose State has done a nice job of kind of cutting down his completion percentage tonight.
Nakua breaks a tackle, then hit at the 35. Timeouts at their disposal, but trying to wind down and give it to Moss between the tackles, close to the 40.
And I know both of them need to clean that up.
And the San Jose State begins his second half with the football. On the right side, Ziegler tripped up.
Issue, I think, and I said this before, they need to take more shots down the field, this San Jose, to this kid right here, Bailey Gaither, who just, offensive coordinator Andrew Souter said he likes to take at least 8 shots a game. They only have taken 3 thus far.
Love
had one tackle coming in. You know, when you have a guy like Kylie Fitz ahead of you, you're not going to get on the field a lot.
Love finds a wide open Jaquan Blackwell.
Particularly against the San Jose team last week.
Yeah, Texas shut out this Spartan team 56-0 a week ago. Taking a deep shot. Gaither waiting on it in at the last moments.
That's 6 points.
So it's 3rd and 10. Pressure off the edge. Love hit as he throws, and in and out of the hands of Blackwell.
Territory might not be a bad spot for a fake.
Good punt of the night for Carasosa. He's trying to angle it to the far side. And lands well out of bounds.
With Huntley in terms of throwing the football down the field, just a few yards behind.
Sling it out to Nakua. Lunging near the mark.
In the second half.
Yeah, definitely, Alex. That was a spark for them late in the half. Here Huntley keeps it himself. Huntley, inside pitch to McCormick to the edge, gets a block from Wilson.
And the freshman Ricky Leon-Y took his position.
Boss for the run.
Usurping Huntley for the first time in a game this year.
Huntley looked towards McCormick, throws kind of a wounded duck towards Nakua. Swings it out of the backfield to Moss. Low snap. Huntley directed traffic. Now looks like he wants to run with it, kind of lean it forward, nowhere close. That bounces to Wisnowski. Now he's going to take off.
Kicked it left-footed.
He's from Australia, and he got inside the 15.
They got to put that one in.
I tell you what,
That's why 14, but a great effort by Wisnowski.
Set up the screen pass. Roberson. A nice gain for.
Glove did hit the back of his head pretty hard on the turf.
Wide snap. Now Allen able to elude one defender, but gets hard hit at the 29. He paid a price.
Torian Ballard.
Love taking a deep shot, going in the direction of Gaither. Complete.
To find that football, he's an outstanding receiver.
Love with time. Out to Hartley.
And the slot at the top again.
Love looking left, pressure off the edge. Going in the direction of Holmes and overshoots him.
See if they work it to him to try to get the first down.
Haven't converted on third down tonight. 0 for 9. Hit as he throws. Loose ball.
And this game actually knocked Love out of the game for a play on this past series.
Well, they took a delay game to push Carrizosa back. Tom leading San Jose State 30-13. Here comes the Utah offense. A quick connection. Alex thinks, boy, I tell you what, the Spartans can't handle much more in that injury bug. Boy, that was a short, fast pitch. For those of you who don't know the Veer, you can watch some of the academy teams or Google that. Simpkins
Take Carrington out of the ball game.
There's Carrington up top. Play clock down to 4. Huntley drops back, looking for Carrington, taking a shot. A flag at the 20. Huntley. This is Kyle Folks. And a first down inside the 30 this season.
Does that make him eligible for the Beehive Cup?
Maybe so. Huntley likes to take off with it.
Kind of sit up, tripping himself.
Got Carrington manned up with Kelly at the top of the screen.
Won't help either.
The pass goes to Simpkins.
Defensive line is run blocking, and the linebackers see that and they react.
3rd and 1, and no problem for Huntley. Huntley riding.
Utah pass.
Went to McCormick. Nope. Pass goes to the end zone, tumbling near the boundary. He did catch it, but was he in?
I thought so. I thought
Back at their own 20. Let's take another peek.
peek at it. Let's catch the enemy. Yeah, he laid right out, gave up the body, caught it with the hands, clearly inbounds. Got control of it the whole way.
Yeah, that should stand.
That's
Confirm.
a catch.
And a point after up and through from Matt Gay.
Boy, much less of an adventure.
And a touchback.
Tough win.
Yeah, the Cubs broke the Billy Goat curse. Can the Lions break the Bobby Lane curse, which is much less well known than the Billy Goat curse?
I hope I live long enough.
Packer.
5, you got to have a bigger guy to throw in that mix.
Love fires a strike.
Up his foot and ankle, but he's been able to walk around, jumping, hopping here on the sideline. It looks like he'll get the green light to go back in this one.
It's like a football player.
Ray, for me, he's the guy that has really stuck out for San Jose State offensively. In double coverage, Gaither able to get a hand on it, but
Here ahead of him.
on the near side. Spartans 0 for 10 on 3rd down tonight. Ziegler's in. Replace Packer.
You see Ziegler up calling those protections.
3 receivers to the short side of the field, looking in that direction. Hit as he throws. Complete. Breaking a tackle. Blackwell. And he has the first down. Spartans from the 31 of the Utes as we begin quarter 4. Quick pass to the strike. Held on to by Trey Hartley, finding his way near the marker at the 22. And finally they blow the whistle, and where they're going to spot that, that should be a first down.
Free high safety.
Nice pass inside the 5. Bottom of your picture. And up with another true freshman, Jalen Johnson. Love going to the far side towards the end zone and off the hand.
For the team, trying to help any way he can.
Incomplete again, intended for Blackwell. Has hit. Dating back to last year.
15.
It is indeed 15.
It looked like Josh Love kind of settled in a little bit.
Now, what's been your impression of Love? And see if they can recover the onside kick. I'd say so.
About to go over 300 yards right there, too.
Finds Carrington, who slipped
In the game. Probably means they're going to run it.
Play, by the way, was the first catch of the second half for Carrington, and Huntley eludes pressure. Flag does come down.
Holding, offense, number 79, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay second down.
That up as well.
Back it up to the 48 is San Jose State. Wide open. Fun to see what he can do.
It really is.
In Pac-12 play, which begins with Arizona next week. Huntley keeping it himself down.
Huntley running with it.
Huntley giving it a long look towards the end zone. Intended.
Nico Amanetti at defensive end.
Huntley once and finds Carrington. Okay.
I might be able to do that.
Huntley keeps, throws to the edge, and Nakua slipped and fell.
Maybe why he slipped. He saw it, tried to run too fast.
Got Carrington up top this time. Looks like he's manned up as they blitz. He's going to go to Carrington. Touchdown. Ducks. Kind of the odd thing, the last touchdown catch in this building, in this stadium last year, was made by Carrington.
Numbers tonight. 9 catches, 3 touchdowns. Well, and decided to come there. And since that time, in fact, Huntley said he knew after the first problem one way or another, and that's what they've done tonight.
There's a pass.
But with the lack of tight ends and the injury to Oliver, they're looking for bodies, and Sims gave them one.
Tyler Nevins in there as the back. Love with time, and then Michael Carrizosa punting. Booby Hobbs has had a couple of big returns tonight. Has to come up for this one, lets it bounce at the 35 and will roll inside the 30. Has always had an interest in my playing career as well as academically, so he gives a salute to Mrs. Neely at Hallandale High School, and a pass.
It's a lot of good people.
And off. Devonta'e.
Time late in this ball game.
From the empty backfield on 3rd and 6, too high.
That's from Alabama. I know he'd love to get in this ball game.
Punt for Wisnowski, who punts it with the right foot this time, which is his normal foot. Angles pretty well unscathed, which is a good thing, but I know there are a lot of people who did not. And you can donate to the American.
I think in large part contributed to Montel Aaron getting the job. That and his accuracy.
Ziegler first down up to the 37 of the Spartans. Love lost the football. Still live, and it's picked up by the Utes.
You can't get sacked on a screen.
Well, you were right. Troy Williams now in the game at quarterback in this.
Bring Troy Williams in there and say, listen, we're going to go with the other kid now. I mean, Williams, this is his senior year. He took it hard, but he's hung in there, stuck with the team.
Williams hands off again to Howard. Near the marker at the
per game, so he hit his average.
Williams keeping it. And his swarmed Beavers out there as well. Seeing some action. That low snap and picked up and handed off.
Was it low or was it just dropped? They'll run out of time here if they don't snap it.
Just got it off in time. Howard powers to about the lot just to play college football.
Yeah.
Williams fade towards the end zone. Thompson 3 for 3 tonight. And make it 4 for 4. Gaither. Well, they were well represented there.
Pretty impressive outings today by that. 8 of the top 10 teams.
Yes. Nevins.
It's a guy down the road that might be the best that the Mountain West has to offer. They are really high on this young freshman.
Job basically at the interview. Wasn't even able to fly home. They said, look, oh, that ball is loose. Let's see who recovers.
Utah got it. The Syracuse head coach who kind of groomed him back in their days together at Baylor.
Devonta'e Henry Cole.
Troy Taylor said, I'll run him as much as I have to. If it only takes 2, it'll only be 2 in a sense. Get out of bounds when it makes sense. And those are things that Huntley, frankly, was not doing.
Henry Cole ran into the blocking.
They're not going to try not to.
Henry Cole may have other thoughts on that, Ray. And he says,
I'm going to put one in.
I want to see my name in the paper tomorrow,
That's
right, Bentley? 10-yard touchdown run. K-Tech's on the extra point, and it's 54-16 with under a minute to go.
I would think that. I'm not here to discourage that thought.
By the way, the Ocean is only like 3-point-something% salinity. So that shows you how.
I normally think like a rock.
Who was at Cal State Hayward back in the 80s and then got a career in the music business.
He was Could he touch this?
I don't think you can. You're not supposed to.
I think Coach Whittingham's going to be real happy about this.